Now, when a politician gets their photographic portrait taken, it's a rare chance for us to look them squarely in the face, but they may end up revealing an awful lot more than they'd bargained for. Noel Thompson went to Downpatrick to meet a man who has had many of our local politicians staring down his lens over the years, Bobby Hanvey.
We live in an age when we're bombarded with moving images of politicians, 24 hours a day. But a single moment, frozen in time, can define forever the way we think of a person.
If you go somewhere like that, look, you can do different things, you know.
Yeah. Bobby Hanvey has used the power of the portrait to explore the tortuous political landscape of Northern Ireland, as I discovered on a shoot in an old hospital ward in his hometown.
See, we're sharp. Don't blink.
What do you think has helped make you a successful portrait photographer?
The way I look, I'm not threatening to men, I'm not threatening to women, I don't look great, I'm not good looking, and no matter how unattractive some of the people that I'm taking are, they always feel better when they look at me. Isn't that strange?
Are you always trying to get people to reveal something of themselves that has not been seen before, or that has not been seen publicly before?
I try and get the dark side on people. You know, I don't know how to do it. I'm successful a lot of the time. Sometimes I can't get it.
Yes. Not everyone has a dark side, or do you think everyone does have
Everybody
a dark side?
has a dark side.
But if people knew you wanted to take their dark side, maybe they wouldn't be so happy about posing for you.
Well, most hard men and paramilitaries like their dark side to be seen, because that's how they're known. And I said to some of the paramilitaries when I'm taking them, look at me as if you were going to kill me. Close your eyes, we say, to get fixed this dust in your eyes. Look, got him. I'll check a laird in Belfast.
Over 5 decades, Bobby has worked in many different genres, from daily news to longer-term projects like the last days of the RUC. Where do you rate your portraits in that body of work?
I'd rate them at the top, because that's what I really wanted to do, is to photograph people with close-up, getting into their eyes, even getting into their soul. Sometimes I managed it, and sometimes I didn't, but that's it.
Let's go and look.
Okay.
So there you have, in Paisley, up at the level of Carson at Stormont. Tell us about the background to this picture.
It was September 1985. Got his number and phoned him up, and I says, Dr. Paisley, Bobby Hanvey here, yes. Yes, my friend, what can I do for you? I says, I want to put you up in the air, 40 or 50 foot, on a cherry picker, beside Lord Carson's statue, and I want to go up on a cherry picker as well, and take you like that. He says, when are we going up?
Bobby has shot portraits of paramilitary leaders on all sides. This one of Buck Alec Robinson and Gusty Spence reveals something unexpected. So this is a photograph of 2 generations of loyalist gunmen. What message did you want the picture to get across?
They just look like ordinary people. You know, they look like us. Alex looks like an old man, which he is.
Yeah, he is.
And Gusty's just happy and pleased to be there, and there's no dark side to Gusty in that shot, you know what I mean? They do what they have to do.
They've convinced themselves that there's a just cause for what they're doing. Other portraits reveal something very different.
Cathal Golding, Chief of Staff of the official IRA. Know that? When he looked at me, it was like me looking at death. Death. And the eyes are the things that, in that Cathal Golding shot, that stand out.
You say they're dead eyes.
Dead. It's like looking at death. Very nice man. I liked him.
Do you feel that they like the thought of being recorded for posterity, that a good photograph of them is something that will always be a record of them and their ego?
It's not them and their ego, it's them and their tradition. A lot of people mightn't like them, but they had the support, and whether we like it or not, they ran Northern Ireland for 30 years. Nobody could stop it. I don't want to photograph politicians anymore.
Why?
Because I don't believe them anymore. I think people were more honest during the Troubles.
And is that what you think, or what you tried to capture with your lens, that honesty, that rawness?
There's an awful honesty about brutality.
Okay, let's have a look at
No.
me here. I look like bloody Keith Richards now.
A bit there.